you're probably wondering, what? 2 videos? In 2 weeks? And, you know, that's a good reason. Dang it. That's a good reason to be shocked, I gotta be honest. I, personally, wouldn't expect it either. But look where we are. Look where we are. I mean, 2 in 2 weeks. So, let me just give you the rundown of what the plan might be today. Ooh, I stick it out? I don't know. I want Fortune 3, but that's besides the point. We're working on this flower field, right? And it's coming along swimmingly, I'd say. No pun intended. No pun intended, guys. But I'm having one little issue. The terrain is very flat. And I want to tell more of a story from this area right here. If you look down here, there's not much going on. You got some rocks, you got a few ruins, and that's whatever. I personally like the ruins. I want to ball out a little bit more. I think having a few more in this general area could add to it, you could say. So I'm going to go for that, honestly. And I'm going to do my absolute dang darn best to make that happen. And I need Fortune 3 because this puppy right here only gets me some smooth stone for mossy stone, and I need more mossy cobblestone. And that's the current dilemma, if I'm being honest. But it shouldn't take too long. I mean, I'm sure that one of these guys would love to give me fortune. You want mending. You were mending as well. And I need to craft another lectern. Oh boy. I would love an elytra by now. Change of plans. We're doing villager stuff again. And then we're going to go build that. And I don't want to make you guys sit through that. So I'll be back when I get the mending pickaxe. So you guys just enjoy... I don't know, enjoy something. Whatever I put here, just enjoy that. Alright, so the price gouge, I will admit, is kind of absurd. However, I'm not in a position to bargain. I will take what I can get. I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. A little bit of this. Alright. 16. We're about a third of the way there. Which one of you was mending? You? Yes, it was. Perfect. I'll put those away. Now we can really enchant and finally get started on this little project. This itsy bitsy project I have. I've been toying with an idea, you could say. Oh, finally. Right now, I could have used it normal, but I also want to have a pickaxe just in case I find diamonds. I can mine those better. And real quick, we have got 13 diamond ore. Yeah, count it on your fingers. You can't, because it's that much. 13 whole diamond ore we're going to go mine real quick. I don't want to know how many I get. Okay, well, we know we got one. We know we're also getting really unlucky here, it looks like. Oh, but scratch that. Hey, 14 to 24. I call that passive income. Scratch that to make it 27. Okay, now we're set. We're stacked. Stacked up now, finally. Been missing this fortune pickaxe. You know, we can also say goodbye to these iron ones now. And now I can get cobblestone so I can make some fun cobblestone stuff. And I'm not sure if you guys want a time lapse of that, but I'm going to do it anyways because the video, it's got to be a longer video, you know? I got to bring out the hours. Okay, so I got plenty of cobblestone, or maybe even too much. what we're trying to, obviously we're trying to make more ruins, so we're getting all the materials for that. Which I think have all of them that we need at least to get started. We only need gravel for some coarse dirt, but otherwise I think everything else is kind of easy. And gravel shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, we dug out a bunch of this. You're probably wondering why I'm digging this out more. Well, first things first, I want to make the farms bigger, but second thing, I do plan on putting something in here. And we're going to just slowly chip away at it. It's going to take a while, so don't expect anything soon. But we're going to make our way there, hopefully. So you're probably wondering what the plan is. And that's a fair question. And the plan would be to build like a castle type of tower that has fallen over. And we're obviously going to build old. Similar to the enchantment area. We want it to be similar to that. So we're going to go for that. And it's going to look really old and rustic. And it's going to be amazing, I hope. And we're going to age it up a lot. Make it look great. And we'll have that. And then hopefully we can get the flowers to go through it at some point. And that'll look even better. But obviously, before we can do any of that, we have to build the dang thing. And we have to get a shape down. So I'm going to kind of just build a very, very, very basic cylinder. Just to kind of get the shape I want. And then I'll start going at destroying little bits of it, making more of it. And we'll just kind of see how we go from there. So I will let you guys know when we get a little further in. Alright, so I got some basic, very basic shapes done, okay? What, in my mind at least, what was going through it was we have the tower base here, and then we have the full tower here, okay? Now, it's obviously, it looks terrible now. Don't get me wrong, it's just a cone pretty much. But the idea here is that since we have a shape done, we can at least turn it into something nice. So, because well, not nice, obviously broken down, but obviously I want to have a hole here. Because this is where you're going to be walking. So I'd prefer nothing honestly be here at all. But like this, see. We're going to just slowly chip away at it until we have something we want. Now, I think I might actually start with the base before I do anything else. But if you catch my drift, it's easier to start from a very basic shape than it would be to start from just trying to build it on my own. You know, I can carve this into something good. So it'll turn out. But let's get started on this thing. So obviously you entered from here. But that doesn't need to be known because it's old, right? It's rustic. And I think we're really getting somewhere. So now we're just going to add a little bit of like foliage and just some bushes probably. And we'll see how we get, you know? See how far we get into this. It's not far. We'll see how it looks afterwards, you know? Okay, some bushes. I added some bushes. And I think it's looking good. Now comes the fun part. Some glow lichen, obviously. Honestly, I'm gonna quickly hit the bed. Hit the hay, you know what I mean? Alright, it was just simple grass, really. I'm hoping this brings it out more. I think you can use more color. I think, honestly, whatever flower we decide to put here, we'll put it through here a little bit, and we'll have it good. But, so, here's the plan for this, okay? As you can see, this turned out pretty well. The plan over here, though, is we're going to do kind of the same sort of texturing, blockiness, you know, shape it a little bit more. And we're going to shred this down a little bit. And we got a fair bit of work to do, I gotta be honest. But we're going to get started on that. I don't know. I don't want these to be roofed very much. I think, because it's been here for a while. If the base is this destroyed, then I can only assume most of the roofs will be gone. Maybe there might be a little hanging spot, but the rest of it must be gone. Okay, so I've been cracking for a minute on these. I've just shaped them, as you can see, very basic shape. I've finished this one over here, but it's more of like just tearing down walls and then just adding and breaking a few things. It's not very hard, actually. And then I'll show you guys the process on this one because it's a little bit more complicated. I think I've got this left side pretty much done, but I want to do more on the right side here because it looks a little bit dry. I want to somehow manage to keep this, but I might have to get rid of it in the end. Okay, so to make it more believable, what I think I'm going to do here is have a lot of like half slabs and broken mossy cobblestone. And I'm hoping this will make it look like tons of pieces have fallen off and this is barely standing. Crazy idea, I know. I just said I wanted to keep it, but what if we just keep it like an archway like this? I like this idea more. Let me just check over here. Okay, we gotta add some stuff here though. Okay, there we go. So we just finished this up. I like how it looks, but then what you also have to do for some crazy aspect to this is just kind of adding stuff in the grass here to give it the look of like it's been here forever. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little hot take here. I'm gonna switch these. I'm just gonna actually leave that there exclusively. I think it could just do without that, honestly. Oh, that should be a staircase. Never mind. I realized my error. I realized the error in my ways, and I'm gonna make this a staircase. There we go. Now it's got like some actual curvature. So you can tell it like landed this way if you're standing here. And I want it to also look like that if you look from the side as well. Yeah, it kind of looks like it landed that way. So you can totally tell. For the most part. Okay, so done with the actual building process here. We want to make it kind of look similar to this. Although, I'm wondering maybe if I should get some dark oak saplings. Because that'll definitely make it look more... It'll get more color there, you know, we'll get that like lighter brown. And I kind of want that. So I'm actually going to go get those real quick. Alright, so if you look in this chest right here, what do you see? Oh, boom, dark oak sapling. Oh, firefly bushes. Oh my god, everything we need. So real quick, we're going to bust these down. And we're going to put a few of these around, honestly. Because we want to just bring out some more of the... We want more ambience. We want more colors, obviously. The darker is nice. And then the dark oak saplings. I was thinking we could have like one like right here. And then we got to disperse them a bit more. We'll have one like right there. Now we'll put one like right here. And maybe one up here. And I think it brings it together so much more, honestly. Because we get more colors, obviously. But then different, like, textured things. And they all look pretty good. So what the plan is now is I'm going to time-lapse myself doing this, texturing the ground and adding all these plants. And we'll just see how it looks. So we'll get to that now. Look at this. I mean, it looks amazing, right? I'm kind of in love with it. I kind of think it looks really good, and we built something really nice. And it's just overall like it looks like a broken down tower. Now, you're probably wondering what this is though. And I was originally gonna end the whole thing here. And then I decided, why not build something around the villager hole, you know? So, I mean, look at this thing though. It's like we're getting somewhere now. I want it to be more of a standing tower than a fallen one, you know? But I'd rather not build another one of these. So we're just gonna pretend that didn't exist. But we have this here so far, and we're gonna do the same thing as we've done over here. We're gonna start shaping it and all that. Okay, I think we got it shaped up a bit. And slightly textured. Actually, hold on. Crazy idea just popped in my mind. A little bits of glow like in here and there. Just to add to it, if you know what I'm saying. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. If you're catching my drift. Okay, so now we got this done. I'd say it's just about time to add some broken bits on the side, if you know what I mean. And oh, we get to see this at night as well. I added a ton of glow lichen hidden around. I don't know if you can see any of it right now. Hopefully you can't, but I want to make it kind of glow in the dark, like the fireflies are actually lighting it up. I did it over there with those bushes as well. Also, actually, quick little secret funny piece. I did go to the Pale Garden, and I got a ton of these eye blossom flowers, and they look really good at night from up there. It's just, it glows perfectly. It just looks like the firefly bushes are doing so much work, and it's amazing. It's so magical and mystical and ambantial. Oh, time to sleep. But still, it's like there's so much ambience there. It's so perfect. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, added all the extra little bits on the side and a little bit of texturing. I gotta be honest. I broke my rule, but we're like just about there, honestly. Like it gives off the look of like, yeah, I've been here for like a few centuries. And it fits well with this as well. Just looks like this one's more well preserved. Definitely not well preserved. Just it's more structurally sound, you know? If you get that. But now it's time to move on to the lovely, lovely, lovely texturing of the floor, which would involve some coarse dirt and some rooted dirt. It's not dirt, but rooted dirt. I know terraforming is an unforgivable sin, but like sometimes you just gotta move things back. Okay, floor texturing is done officially. We just kind of linked it up to this thing and then we added on to it, and I think it looks pretty good. So now comes the fun part where I put all this away. And then I find all of this. And I take a ton of it, because I need all of it. And which we should have enough for everything, I'm hoping. I don't think I'm missing anything. So we're going to start with the main bushes, like the big ones. Where's my bone meal? I need the bone meal. I need bone meal. Okay, one tall grass there. One here. Large fern there. Make you a large fern. Put some grass next to it. Make this one as well. I'll have a large piece of grass here. And honestly, we'll go tall grass here as well. Okay, now, final thing is some glow lichen right next to this. Let's just get a quick nighttime reveal, why don't we, honestly, of this whole place. So we just, I mean, I think it looks great. Even from up here, it's great to look at. Obviously, I gotta move the chest and the crafting table and all that, but like, just looking from up here, it adds to the area significantly. It takes up a good chunk of space, and it seems like it'd fit, you know. So I'm really happy with how it turned out, and you know. That's about it. That just looks good to me. Oh, okay, that's fine. Looks pretty good from here though, I gotta say. And I'm gonna try and figure out how to get back up there. But I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Bye!